Hey, Cowboys, this Cowboys bro. Let's get into it. Let's talk about my post game thoughts and what I think about this. What I think about this game. It's one of those things. It's one of those things to where we first came to this game. When you first looked at this game, and you drew it up on the board. You put a circle around it and said that this is going to be a tough, hard fought game from the very beginning of the season. Now, some people may have thought that would change with Terry Bradshaw at the gun, with Drew Brees being out. But I didn't. And I've always, I always kind of saw this as going to be a tough battle again, man. That we're going to have to come in and play solid football to win. Saints is a very good football club, very good football club. They're well coached. They got some players there, and today they came to play. Unfortunately for us, we didn't. At least our offense seemed to be off the mark today. For whatever reason, our offense struggled. We couldn't get out of our own way. We had some sloppy play. We had some sloppy plays, turnovers, things that are uncharacteristic for the Cowboys franchise. As of late, it's very uncharacteristic of us. And so when you get outside of your character, you can't really be surprised when you get can't really be surprised when you get beat. You know, the Saints, we left it there for the taking, and the Saints came in and took it. They sent us marching out with the L. And quite frankly, with the way we play today, you lose in games like this. In most cases. Now we had some good things happen. Robert Quinn, he had a great game. Robert Quinn, he came to play. He came to play. Our defense, held, didn't allow any touchdowns. And even when we had a couple turnovers, they still held the damage to a field goal or less. And they kept us in this game to the very end. It gave us an opportunity, a chance to win. And we didn't take advantage of it. Through all four quarters, we failed to take advantage of the opportunity that was provided to us. To the very end of the game, we were in this thing. We could have won it at any time. Fourth quarter, 2-point game. You need a field goal to win. Defense, they keeping the wheel. They holding you in. They held up. Hey, what's up, Ed? Hey, what's up, Cowboys X Factor, man? Just talking about, man, the game, man. It's a little, well, man, it was sloppy, man. It was sloppy, man. Uncharacteristic football of us, and wasn't where we normally play. Couple fumbles, turnovers. Hey, when you start having ugly football, it it gets that way. Hey, Zeke, I'm not gonna blame the refs. No, I'm not gonna blame the refs on this one. We had every opportunity to take control of this game. We didn't. We failed to take advantage of opportunities that were provided to us. Going into the fourth quarter, we're talking about a 2-point game. But in time, we could have got one extra possession, could have got one extra touchdown, could have got one extra field goal. We couldn't. And we didn't. And part of that is we played sloppy. The other part of that is the Saints played good defense. They had some key stuff and played some key defensive plays that we just couldn't stop. And there were times when they beat our offensive line. Dak took some big shots. And so ultimately we left it there for the taking, and they took it. They're not a better football team than us. They played a better game. Not a better football team than us. They played a better game than we did today. A cleaner game. They limit their mistakes, and we didn't. So they took on the victory. But at the end of the day, both these teams will probably see at the end of the day, both these teams will probably see each other again. Both these teams are going to win a lot of football games. Both of these teams are great football teams. Cowboys, we still a great football team. The Saints, they're a great football team. You know, the Saints will be better with Drew Brees. We will be better once we get some key players back from injury. We'll be better as well. You know, so down the line, down the line, we see each other. We'll see what happens. You know, but this game, if you think about it, this game is not uncharacteristic of last year's game. Pretty much the same thing. A defensive battle. One or two key stops making the difference. These teams are not that far apart. The Saints, as a matter of fact, what they did today was out Cowboy the Dallas Cowboys. That's all they did was they out Cowboy the Dallas Cowboys. Now, what do I mean by out Cowboy the Dallas Cowboys? You know, what they did to us, what we did to them last season, which is, you know, effectively move the ball down the clock, convert second and third downs, move the ball down the field, keep the ball in your possession, hold on to the football, and limit the opportunities you have to respond. You know, so they limited the opportunities we had with the ball. The whole fourth quarter, I think we had we may have had two possessions. The whole third quarter, we had maybe two possessions. They kept the ball, sustained drives, used up a bunch of time of possession, had a bunch of time of possession, and ate up the clock. You know, and so we didn't have a lot of room for error, and didn't have a lot of room to respond. You know, they did to us exactly what we did to them last year. You know, so and it worked. You know, it worked. Yeah, and it was, and when you playing a team with a lot of weapons, like you're playing ours, you know, you got Amari Cooper out there, Randall Cobb out there, Zeke out there, you got Pollard, and this team got a bunch of weapons. When you play a team like that, the best way to deal with a situation like that is to control your own fate. Control your own fate by keeping the ball in your hands. That way, it doesn't really matter what kind of weapons they got, because they don't have the ball enough to use those weapons. And they did that, and the Saints, they did that to perfection. They kept the ball in their hand to where we couldn't use our own weapons. We kept our defense on the field so long, that we couldn't get off of the field. We couldn't stop those third down conversions, fourth down conversions. And it made a difference. They were able to keep the ball, eat up the clock, and we didn't have the ball. So we couldn't go score a bunch of points if you don't have the ball. It was good. It was good game scheming on the part of Sean Payton. He took a page. He took a page out of the Cowboys book and used it against us. It worked. Now we go back. We go back, and all we got to do is play cleaner. We got to play cleaner football. Number one. Number two is we got to get back to where we were being aggressive. This game, we got away from being aggressive. We got away from throwing the ball down the field, going for the deep play, the explosive play. We took the explosive play completely out of our playbook. I don't know. I don't know why. I suspect. Dak missing on one or two balls downfield. Maybe we got a little bit too conservative this week. But we got to stop being so conservative. All that running all the time on first down. Second and manageable situation, and obvious run play, and you run the ball. We got to get back to what we were doing before. In the first couple of games, we were unpredictable. We were aggressive. We would go for the big chunks of yardage. We didn't always settle for the check down position. Because they like to check down. Because the Saints like to check down. They used throwing all those check down plays. We doing that. Uh, we outside of our element. That's the Cowboys of last year. The Cowboys this year with the new and improved offense is supposed to be different. It's supposed to be more aggressive, not afraid to go for the juggler and step on their throat. Not afraid to go downfield. Not afraid, not afraid, to go out and take a game. Can't be afraid. But in any case, but in any case, Cowboys gonna be all right. We 3-1, 3-1. Nobody likes a loss. I certainly don't like the loss, and you know, really, I'm upset about it. But I'm not surprised by it. I'm not surprised by it. I'm just disappointed by it. And the reason I'm disappointed is not necessarily because we got beat. I'm disappointed because we got away from the things that we normally do as Cowboys. We didn't play Cowboy football. If we play our best football and we get beat by a team, then we play our best football and we get beat by a team. But sloppy plays, shooting yourself in the foot, turnovers, and that type of thing, ugly play. Letting your QB take unnecessary hits and all that kind of stuff, and not being aggressive, beating yourself. Don't want to beat yourself. Just don't want to do that. Just don't want to do that. We're a better football team than what you saw on the field. Better football team than what you saw on the field today. I think you'll see that coming next week. I think you'll see that coming next week. Just got to get back to the basics. And realize that these teams are professional football teams. It don't really matter who you put out there. If you don't come to play football, if you don't come to play your best, you just may and probably will get beat that day. On that note, I'm Cowboys Broad. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I'll see you. I'll see you here in the next day or two when they release the game, when they release the all 22 game films. I've had a chance to review the film. I'll be back at you to talk more about this. We'll be able to uncover exactly what went on the field. Right now, just going off per raw, just going off just per emotional viewing of the game. Still fresh. But you can't see everything. You can't see everything from the TV views. You got to pull out the all 22 field and see the whole field to really know and be able to dissect what we're on in this game. And we'll do that here in the next couple of days. This Cowboys Broad. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out.